Hola Bayard, how are you going, brotherski? Fuck this, like, why is this piece of shit? Okay, never mind, I'm sorry, I lost the plot. I lost the plot, I thought that YouTube was not contributing, it is, I'm happy, excuse the swearing. Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, I think I just did. I just did. How are you going, beautiful humans? What is cooking? What is cooking? And what are we doing today anyway? That is the big question. I just came off of a tilt fest, so I don't intend to play. It's group lessons, brother. The group stuff is a different activity. You can sign up for that too, but I need to see images first. Group stuff, group lessons, two very different agendas. Okay, I'm going to let you in on a secret. And that secret is that I have been not having a lot of fun in these B5 lines. And so I thought that the first few minutes of the the stream will be dedicated to checking out what proper bozos do here, because I tend to struggle. So e5, knight d5, knight b5, knight b6 is our starting point. And now I'm going to have a look at what Magzi does here. a3. What the frick, Magnus? Like, why would you play a3? It makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. Unless he doesn't want to play bishop e3 because of check, knight c3. Yeah, it doesn't add up. Okay, I already don't understand what's going on. Oh, maybe it's to prevent knight b4, knight d5. Okay, I take it back. I understand. Never mind. I do understand, actually. I'm being a potato. It's a weird move order because you don't need to play a3 right off the bat, but I get it. I totally do get it now. Okay. Queen c2. Yeah, legit. So what do we do here if they just play chess? That's my concern. So if castles, I reckon we have h4, yeah? Although even here, h6. Do we have knight g5 here or just rook h3? Yeah, this is beginning to look like something. I'm actually excited about this. Okay. So perhaps, and also now I understand the other benefit of a3. We can freely play queen c2 without ever having to worry about knight b4. Okay, this is actually quite cool. Would I cast all? Yeah, depending on what black does, we could, yes. Like, knight a5, knight b3 is obviously a pain in the bum. Even here it doesn't look that outlandish to me, but the engine hates it. The engine wants... Actually, the engine wants king d2 here. Okay, I must be missing something here because it's not clear to me why we need to run for the heels. Maybe just knight d5 and then eventually clearing the b file and then bishop b3, bishop a3, knight b3. So let me just play kingside shit. Yeah, bishop c6 and we just get gutted on the light squares, yeah. Yeah, this is yucky. Okay, let's not castle queenside then, shall we? Let's just go rook d1. Knight d5, castles. Man, the more I go into this, the less I know what to think. So the engine wants he castles knight d2, which I thought was bad on account of take bishop g5. What am I missing? Knight d4, pawn sack, fuck a duck. And white is much better here, really? Really? But like, how, bro? We don't have a threat. Fucking hell, man, like, Maybe I'm just still upset because I was on a tilt just before I started the stream. But... like, would you guess that this is plus 1.5? Pawn down, bishop pair down, black to move. And it's 1-5. Am I retarded or everyone else is as baffled as I am? Tell me what's going on here, man. Well, I guess so too that the king is unsafe, but this is such a vague claim to make. So the engine's line is queen e7, rook f3, bishop g5. Like, why not h6 for frick's sake? And apparently now I'm just doing this. Wow. Real? Okay, rook a8, rook f3, bishop takes d4, rook g3. Now it does help that bishop e5 is not playable. How do we win here after king h8? Do we still have knight here? Take. I don't think that king here, rook g7, is it? King g7, knight f6. Oh, yes, it is actually. Professor Engao with the sharp eyes. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Can we do a shout out to Engao and his tactical vision? Apparently, third best move for black here is bishop e5, just leaving the queen hanging. f5 takes g6 is the engine's preference. I mean, all of these moves are so outlandish to me, it's not even funny. Like, one of the best moves here for white is rook g5. And after c5, rook c5. Like, this is just such high-level stuff. And even the way how he got here was next level. This is insanity. This is insanity. Alright, well, I suppose one day I will learn how to play chess, but that day is not today. Well, I mean, I just did learn a few things here, but overall it's crazy. So the game went like this. Rook b8, wow. By the way, FYI, best move for black, f5, easy. Take, take, 94, queen g7, everyone saw that coming. h4, queenside castles. I don't know, man, like, it looks so much more fun to play this with black than white. Am I the only one who thinks like that? Yeah, I kind of agree with you, McPartridge boy. I don't know, I don't like this for white. I just don't like this for white. Is there anyone who likes this for white? I don't dig this. Maybe I should consider playing knight b5, knight e4, bishop c4 here. No, definitely not, because it's bishop b4. Oh yeah, I looked at this line once. Queen a4, c6, knight back, but this looks very drawish too. Take, take, bishop a6. Take, take. Yeah, this looks pretty good for white, but in reality it isn't. Just queen c7, knight d7, c5 is not really stoppable with easy equality. Oh well. I guess I have to suck it up and just take it from here. I guess we'll have to suck it up and take it from here. Alright, what should we put on the agenda for today, ladies? What should we put on the agenda? How is the Tingo going, by the way? There's a US champs on, right? What? Isn't there a US championships on right now? Can't find any evidence to that. But why can't I see it on the main website, as in the... Wait, what? Oh. I couldn't find it on the other platform. Why is that? Exclusive rights, I guess? Oh, because it's at the St. Louis Chess Club. To jog my memory again, why is the boycott there? Is that because of the Ramirez thing? Oh, wow. Okay. I know the cut is not right, by the way. I'm... Speed chest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hans beat Tingo. I saw this. This was a big thing. Shall we have a look at this? Wait, is the cut correct? No. So I have to copy it out onto an anal board, but that's alright. We can do that. Oh, they lifted the boycott on the St. Louis Chess Club, but not with the US Federation. Why is that? What's wrong with the US Federation? Like, what have they done? Jen Shahadi? What? Why, did she raise some issues and the Federation didn't respond, or what happened there? Something very vaguely rings a bell, but I don't remember clearly. Yeah, I don't follow the dramas either. Oh, guys in the house! Hello, hello. How are you going, buddy? I mean, you can say a lot of things about Hans, man, but he's playing some high-T chess. Bob, I think that puzzles, if, like, my general rule of thumb to puzzles is that you should work with difficulty where you solve the vast majority of them, and some you may not be able to. I feel that easy puzzles are a waste of time. Yeah, I mean, once you have got your pattern recognition down, you definitely need to push yourself into calculation. Okay, so knight c7, a4, very good. Knight a6 back, yep, good. Knight b4, yeah. Queen b1, yep. Take, yep, back, yep. Bishop f5. I actually don't know who I like here. It's a difficult position to judge. Yeah, I actually like white here. That b4 knight seems very, very wayward. Hmm. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, I got distracted a little bit. Okay, a6 g3. What? Okay, can we guess here an insane move for white? A very, very sexy move. How do you deal with distractions when playing with chess? Well, just turn off Tinder, man. Like, what do you expect me to say? No ladies while playing chess. That's all you need to do. Or what distractions do you mean? Z Slayer, thank you for the follow. Knight a4 is close. Yeah, knight b5 apparently is an absolute belter. Because bishop c2 is useless, you just pull back and then there are more and more pieces hanging. Obviously takes is bad news for black. And then finally, knight c2, which is obviously the test of the pudding. So this is where it gets really wild. Knight takes, knight takes, and queen b7. Now that is a ridiculously tough ask to find. Because the idea is that he regained the exchange with bishop b4. Which is such an unusual motif. I mean, g3 is such a meh move, right? Funky Shaki, I believe that it was Hans who came through here. Yeah, knight b5, man. Sam, who is, generally speaking, is very, very reliable when it comes to calculating his guts out. Dropped the ball here. The merchling goes to a wall asking me to register an account. What? That can't be right. No. I don't know what link you are clicking on, brother, but it takes me to Bang Spank in the middle of the shop. So, try again. I don't know what link you are clicking on, Roman, but no. The short answer is no. The long answer is no as well. It takes you to where I need you to be taken. I tell you why he played g3. No, I have no clue whatsoever about why he played g3 actually. So let me backpedal on that one. No, I am not going to tell you why he played g3. You would think that it had something to do with knight h4. But since knight h4 was playable anyway, and the reason why it is not good is because of bishop c2 and then we suck in some... Actually, yeah, maybe. Because here we would have knight e4 if the knight didn't hang. Although even this is a bit unclear to me. There is some filth here. Okay, maybe Sam did do some homework in the calculation department. Hello, Lasker, double bishop sack. Hello. Oh la la. There is rook b8 in that line, bandit, but then you take the queen and then you take the rook and the knight on a1 is still hanging. So that's golden for white. Okay, so now we know why he played g3. What I'm afraid of is that he spent most of his time justifying g3 rather than trying to figure out knight b5. By the way, guys, don't forget to check the... What I want you to check, the group coaching link. I'm gonna kick off with that shit soon, so... And it's filling up, so you better get in while you can. Yes, that's correct, Philai. Very good job. Very good job. Orgy, yeah, that's it. I mean, even here, knight a4, knight c5 ideas look appealing, right? But there is knight c2 here. Man, it takes a cojones. It takes a fair set of cojones to chuck a knight here and go like, nah, she will be fine. What a wild ride. Typical 21st century chess, by the way. And he missed this, I bet. Ay, 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 ay. Take, 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 take. Bishop b4 wins c3. Ay, ay, ay. That was ugly. And now black is winning. Oh, I remember this. He missed a beautiful sack here. Here. Can we find this, guys? Can we be better than Hansi? White to move. Be a rock star. Dates usually cost more, yes. And you are meeting the sexiest guy on the planet, right? What's there not to love? No, black to move. Sorry, I misspoke, Z-Slayer. I misspoke. My bad. Tiffy! Hey, hey, hey. Bishop takes g3, fg3. How do we continue? Sweet Blues, how come that you are awake at this ungodly hour? Eesh in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Full lines, please. Let's go with full lines. It's actually very, very tricky. I don't know how confident I would be in pulling this off. Not much going on tomorrow at uni. I mean, one goes to uni anyway because the Sheilas are there, right? Like, no one cares about the lectures. It's where the Sheila's at. That's why you're going. I'm not even sure if after rook takes h4, gh, queen h, you even have a threat. That is better than perpetual check, that is. So, I am not sold on that one at all. Yeah, I don't think you have a threat. No, like, take queen b7, I thought I'm holding a draw easy. But no, because of queen h3. Ay, ay, ay. So maybe king h1, king f1 first. Yeah, king f1. And I don't think you have got anything other than perpetual check here. Because I'm running for the hills if you dick around. So I think you are forced to go into check, check. Yeah. Good try, but it's not it. Do I have life advice outside of chess? I certainly do, but you need to provide some context for that. Takopi, my best piece of advice for you is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch all the videos there, go outside, touch grass, and talk to girls. That's the most important aspect. Aziz Leia, trust me, there is no mate there, buddy. You're forcing me to escape. Trust me when I tell you this, my friend, there is nothing here. And Bishop H2 is not even a check, by the way. Nor does it do anything that concerns me. Unless you wanted Bishop H2 check here, which still doesn't contribute to anything meaningful. If I take it might, but I don't have to. Good try. I like the idea, but it doesn't work. So the idea here is Bishop G3, which is easy to see. Because after takes Rook G6, not only are you threatening to take this, but also this. However, Bishop E1, Queen H4, and Queen G2 is a point where a lot of players would be like, oh shit. And I would be definitely one of them. No, you're good. You're good, Z-Slayer. You're good. It is all about trying out ideas and then figuring out. When is this game from? But you already... Oh, thought that question was discussed already. Well, when was it played? Do we have... on the 12th, apparently. So, 5 days ago. Wait, what the frick? It was already 5 days ago? What happened with the rest of the rounds? Do they have like 4 rest days? Ah, Rook H4 is terrible here. But terrible is harsh. But no, it's Queen H4. The point is that after Queen G2 we have Queen G5. And now, because I don't understand life, it turns out that Rook B3 is best. It says the 12th. Isn't today the 17th? Oh, it's the 16th there. 15th. That still doesn't make sense, but okay. So anyway, Rook C6. This is the move. Luring the bishop to D2. And then go back. Like, what? The frick is the threat even? Okay, what if I pass? Rook H3, fine. Bishop E1. What? Oh my. Okay, so what if I go back? Queen F5. Now the threat is check. So what if I parry that one too? Oh my god. Get out. Who sees this shit? It doesn't matter how you spell it, Rangao. It's the pronunciation, right? It's Taka. Like, just say Taka and yeah. If it ends on an ah sound, you can almost be certain that it has an R in the spelling that we casually pretend it's not there. Exactly. Taka. That's the guarantee that there is a R somewhere in the word. Senta. Guaranteed R. I need to try it so that it sounds like it, but if you listen to my daughter, Dota, in Australian, she would ask you what's for dinner. And you would be like, you said what? Dinner. Dinner. This line is absolute bonkers. This queen maneuver is so gorgeous. Absolutely breathtaking beauty. You pull the queen back in order to reshuffle this. Unreal. Absolutely unreal stuff. So the bozo took h4, which is still winning, but less obvious. Oh. When I say winning, this is actually holdable. Yep. Yep. And queen c2. Yep. 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 Now he's busted. Rook b7 was the move apparently. And then the super easy queen c1. Let me try to figure out what the hell this is all about. I have no clue what this is all about. So against the pass, king c2. Ah, okay, so defense e1. Easy move, easy move. Everyone sees that. And instead he went queen c8. Blind bandage is tried when you are not on your phone. It should work. Yeah, it does work. Just go on your phone when you're back, buddy. Yeah, wow. Okay, bishop f2 was the win there. Because everyone sees that queen g4 check is led by rook g6 and we win the piece, right? Everyone saw this. Even this is actually unclear. As in, not unclear, but like, I wouldn't be 100% that this is a clean win. Ay, 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 ay. And now it's a draw. Queen g4 check. And he needed to go here king d2. The nuance. The nuance. Now he cooked. Now he cooked. Wow. So is today around? Is there around today, guys? Yes, there is. Yes, Surf, that was the idea, to open your eyes to how beautiful chess can be. Okay, so Niemann against Mishra will be interesting. By the way, why is Hikaru not playing in this thing? Hello? Where is Hikaru? And his Miso is playing amongst the ladies, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, there she is. What? What? You say what? Fill me up on the goss. Bro, his wife is pregnant. He's decided to sit it out. The Miso is playing. She's the one pregnant. It's not like Hikaru is carrying the baby. And I thought that he was playing in some bozo tournament. Then, like, why would you go to Canada? What? That doesn't make any sense. Also, that rule that they introduced that you can't just farm rating to hard content is not applicable yet. Is that for the next cycle, so he can still do it? Interesting. How is it irrelevant for the candidates? Couldn't he get his rating high enough up there? I mean, I understand that that would risk it. But then again, like... something is seriously messed up if you can go and play the, you know, under 18 Quebecese championship, or whatever. I mean, the whole qualifying system is messed up as royally as possible. And now they, by the way, did you guys see that they came up with this new world championship business with the combined titles of bullshit like Blitz, Rapid, and all that crap? Okay, if the change is effective in October, then why is he playing the Mickey Mouse tournament? I'm even more confused than ever. And yes, I'm out of the loop. I'm happy to own that. But then, what's going on there? Like, if the rule is effective as of October... Oh, he's playing for number of games, not rating. Fair. Yeah, FIDE introduced yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, this new World Championship title, which is going to be a combined Blitz, Rapid, and whatever else is in between or above the 45-30, which very clearly is FIDE's way to beg Magnus to return to chess and give him a title, which is just so cringe. Yeah, like I really don't understand the whole... Well, I do. It is to beg Magnus to come back, basically. Yeah, but now they are introducing a new World Championship title, which is going to, for the non-chess playing folks, make absolutely no sense. Or rather, it will make sense to them. They were just confused out of their wits. Okay, so this is Magnus's reaction to the introduction. Thank you, Moves. I'm reading it out loud. On the Magnus Carlsen on the Total Chess World Championship Tour. This seems like a well thought out step to further develop chess. Bullshit! Bringing multiple formats together under a single title will provide a more complete view of the player's strengths. Another bullshit. While the time controls suit today's players in the audience. Bullshit! I'm looking forward to the pilot in 2026 and to seeing how the first season in 2027 unfolds. It's impressive that Norway Chess has achieved this. Bullshit! Wow. Okay. So let's break this down, shall we? This seems like a well thought out step to further develop chess. Makes absolutely no sense how combining various time control formats would contribute to the development of chess. Having said that, I don't necessarily know what he means here by developing chess. Bringing multiple formats together under a single title will provide a more complete view of the player's strengths. Nah, I don't know about that. I mean, this sentence makes sense, but I don't necessarily see the final point of this. I need to think about this for a second. Like, currently we have a Rapid... We don't have actually a Rapid World Championship, I believe. We have a Blitz World Championship. No one cares about who the Blitz World Champion is. Equally, no one cares about who the Rapid World Champion is, or would care if there was one. So uniting those two titles means that we are uniting two titles that no one cares about. But at least we know the combined strength of the Rapid and the Blitz World Champion, no one of which we care about. Oh, there is a Rapid World Championship. I know there is Blitz. I didn't think that there was a Rapid World Championship. Okay, let's continue unpacking this. While the time controls suit today's players and audience. I don't know about the players, but that is certainly true that a lot of the audience who grew up on popcorn chess would much rather watch brain dead pieces flying in the air and drama than actual chess. So I get that. I'm looking forward to the pilot to 2026 and 27 as it unfolds. It's impressive that Norway Chess has achieved this. Okay, well. Yeah. We are going down the pathway. The Popcorn Chess Championship is going to replace the World Championship. The actual World Championship. What really is interesting about all of this is that would it even have been a thought, let alone a carried out action, if Magnus was not semi-active but completely inactive? And is this going to die out entirely once Magnus genuinely retires? Yeah. So we have been roasting Hikaru for the Mickey Mouse tournaments, but now it turns out that we are instead introducing a Mickey Mouse title. Okay. The money mostly comes from Norway, from what I understand, which is why it was Norway Chess who came up with this. But I could be wrong. Oh well, look, in the end of the day, it's more chess games being played, more money thrown into chess. There is definitely a lot of pros going for this. Without a doubt. But screw it, we are not here for the drama, we're here for chess. And on that note, because of man with head dog is in the house, I'm going to let him do the honors of telling me a number between 1000 and 1500. Go, my brother. What's your chosen number? One, 3, 2, 4. Okay, that was not predictable. I expected 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. Maximenko Jelic. Let's see how that goes. Let's get an anal board. Let's get black's perspective. Knight f3, d5, d4, c5. c4. D takes, and with D5 we arrive back at one of my main lines actually. No, it is not guess the elo because I don't do that. I used to do rating roulette, which was a far superior version of guess the elo, courtesy of Rengao, but it requires a lot of prep work on behalf of the greatest supporter of most of my activities, which is Rengao. And so we haven't had an episode for ages. If I can't pronounce elo correctly, then something has gone very, very wrong with life. Okay, so knight f6, knight c3, all of this is theory, e6, e4, ed, e5, knight of d7, and bishop g5. Very good. I'm not willing to give away the book. Bishop e7, bishop e7. No, I'm joking. It's the Marvelous Modern Miniatures by Carsten Hansen. Oh yeah, it is theory. Of course it is theory. Why would you... Hey, Gozzy. Why would that A freak you out and B... Yeah, like, what's the problem? Looks can be deceptive, funnily enough. So knight d5, queen d8 is still theory. I'm playing in my first classical OTB game tomorrow. Any tips? Yes. Kick their butts, my friend. Kick their butts. Now this is still theory, and this is still quite normal, actually. Bishop c4, knight c6, and yeah, queen e2, knight b6. It's ever so slightly better for white, but it's not like it's game over. I play this with white. This is my recommended line for white, so you know me, folks. Oh, Guy is kicking off Shimazolis. He had a few stinkers today. By the way, Guy, I thought that you were interested in the group lessons. Aren't you? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, Gozzy, if I were you, I would try to win rather than to lose. Yeah, of course you do take white, but I'm merely just, you know, putting a dampener on your enthusiasm here. Anyway, they actually played queen c2 here, which is also known to theory. Castle. Now actually white is winning. Knight c6. Bishop c4 is the correct move here, but they played queen e4. Now we are back to not so great. And this is a bit shite. Black to move. What would you do? To cover e5, mostly blind bandit. Oh, I didn't see. I posted shit recently on Discord, Guy. I didn't see you there, buddy. What's your Discord name? Yeah, what's your Discord name, Guy? I don't see you there in the recent updates. Take back requested. Do I have more elu or hair on my head? Don't know. Hair in my crack, I guess. Is where most of it is. Does it count as TMI? So black to move. What do we do? Free pawn, yeah, exactly. So knight e5 is the move, guys, here, and it turns out that the horse doesn't have any good squares to go to. Quite incredible, really. Bishop b5 was played by white, but this is just going from bad to worse. Bishop d7 played. Now what do we do here with black? It's a tricky question because black doesn't have a bad move. Yeah, Fireball, I think you... Take with the pawn is the least good move here out of the top three. And that drops our advantage the most. Knight takes c6 is one of the best ones. But the best move is actually knight f3. No, I would not necessarily. First of all, you want the game selection that has a greater variety of games rather than just miniatures. I mean, it's not a bad book per se, and I do talk about it in my book review, but you need something that is more educational in my opinion. Yeah, queen f3, bishop c6, and we are just a pawn to the good with a sexy pin. Anyway, the game continuation saw queen f4. And now shit derailed very, very quickly. Take the knight, very good. What now? Knight d4 for sure, very good. And now we cry. Bishop d3 played, and this is where we need to uncork the sexiest move of the game. Sina Barani, for any chess, I think the idea is to give yourself more time than enough. So the longer, the better. What she said. Oh, shut up. Hello, JR. I don't know what 11 is there for, but I believe you. C4? Really? What? C4? Don't I just have check and queen d4 and all of a sudden I'm back in the game? Nah, you didn't mean that, Mr. Engao. I have a feeling that half of your eye is on Asian Bunny right now. That's why that idea came up. Ah, ran away. Comes in with the goods. Bishop f5. Now that is talking, baby. That is talking. Yeah, the irony is that Asian Bunny is not even live right now. Don't ask me how I know that, by the way. King's Cross. Well done. Well done. Bishop f5 played. Bishop c4 was played. And give me an exclamation mark if you see the final move. Don't type in the move because I want everyone to find it. Exclam will do. Alright, who should I give the honor to call out the move? I will give it to Rengao because he was quick enough to delete the message that came in earlier. Alright, I will go do the glory so everyone saw queen d5. Beauty. Sacking the lady because if you are not sacking the queen, you are not playing the game. And after here, unfortunately it's not mate, but winning enough. Now, since all of you were very, very disappointed about how this game turned out to be for white, and all of you wanted to play this with white, I will show you a new game. I actually showed it on chat. Just join LOL Munchkin. I didn't know anything apart from joining. How can you not be in there right now? I can multitask, baby. And clearly you can too. Okay, so here is the updated version of how white should be doing in this opening. Check this. Takes knight f3, c5, d5. Knight f6, knight c3, e6, e4, tuck, e5. Knight d7, bishop g5, bishop e7, tuck, tuck. Knight d5, queen back, bishop c4. Knight c6. Queen a4. Inaccuracy, by the way, bad move. Queen e2 is better. The castle, the castle. Knight, 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 rook e1. Now, honestly, you must be loving life. You must absolutely be loving life here for white, correct? There is only one legal move for black here that doesn't lose on the spot. Who can find that move? Black the move not to lose. Yeah, I know, Rangel. I know. Oh, shit. After this, I need to go to my good friend Guy. Because he said to me that he's going to send me some stinkers. In fact, he has. Queen e8 loses to takes knight c7. That's a very pain-free way to go. Knight c4 loses on the spot to knight e7 check. Like, you literally needed to check the only check and you would have ruled that one out. Queen g5 loses to f4. So now we have piled up a lot of losing moves that lose in one move. Queen d6 loses to f4, no? I don't understand how queen h6 is relevant. Rook e5 and you lost a piece. Come on, guys. Like, surely you've got it. Surely you have got this. Black to move and not lose. Yeah, runaway Lopez on the money. Bishop d7. You need to deny the discovery with a tempo, and that's the only move to do so. Now it's even. I know you really wanted white to win, but what do you want me to say, man? Bishop b5 played. And here, after bishop takes, queen takes, and rook e8, there is no win for white, nor is there a win for white after queen b8. But, unfortunately, for black, they played knight c6. And now, it is party time. White to move, party. How do we party? How do we party? Do you have any words on improving piece coordination and placement? I realize that seems vague. Yes, it is vague. We need context. 97 check is correct. King h8, and now comes the key move. Now comes the key move. And no, surprisingly, after bishop takes loses to knight takes, obviously, but BC is not losing for black. Or not too badly at the very least. There is a better move here for white than bishop takes h6. A really cool move if you ask my opinion. And Rengau is going to find it, or Menovid Head Dog. These two are my guesses. Speaking of piece coordination, by the way, this is a good example. Rook d7, queen d7, knight g6 is one of the most exciting ideas I've ever seen, but it also doesn't seem to make any sense. Hockey Dude is onto something, but the move is wrong. Rook d5. Rook e8 seems to hurt. A Royal Capybara with the answer. Queen h4, my friends. This is the move. The idea being that after knight e7, rook e7, we are winning a piece on d7. And otherwise, it's very difficult for black to play a legal move. Try it. Okay, h6 played in the game. h6 played in the game. Very good. What do we do now? Double question mark, by the way. Oh, la 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 la. The burn is real. The burn is real. If you go rook e8 here, then now we have got bishop takes, pawn takes. And now I want a sexy move for white. Only winning move. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Well, queen h7, king h7 is a little bit too soon. I love how everyone is blundering their queens for no reason. The frick are you smoking, guys? Everyone is like, queen h7. No, okay, king h7, your turn. Geniuses. Yeah, so the correct rook lift is rook e5. And now it's very, very difficult to stop the mate. h6 only, and now after rook d6 the game is over. Because of Matutsky. King h7, queen e4 check. King h8 and queen e3. You got to say, it's freaking amazing. Who can see the final 4 moves of this game? White to move. Absolutely sensational chess. Rook takes, G takes followed by Queen E5, which is completely illegal. Insane stuff, /, insane stuff. Chess Lover in YouTube, however, says take Rook H5, which indeed introduces mate into unstoppably. Mate. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The other day I was doing a lesson. And I came across this puzzle which I'm going to give you to solve. No, it wasn't this. Not this either, although I do know this one. It's a beauty. Maybe it was this. No? Wait. If I click on that thing, it comes up as solved. I don't want it to be solved. I want to jump to the end. No, that sucks. Okay, this was one of them. This was another one. Fuck it, I hate it when it comes up as solved. Alright, I need to go and heat up my food. So in the meantime, why don't you solve this, guys? White to move and win. Be right back. Oh yeah, Guy's game is coming up. So I will bring my food and then I will analyze Guy's game. Be right back. One more minute, guys. I'm gonna be back. Oh, we solved this. I will put a new one on. Oh, Avon, thank you for the sub. So it went rook g7, king h5, knight f5 with g4 mate, bishop f3, rook e4. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, I will move you up to here. This is very tough. Famous study. Alright, ladies. Mukbang incoming. Runaway, are you coming for the group lessons, buddy? I see that someone sent me a message on Discord. I will check it out. But for now, we are going to do a bit of mukbang. Are we ready? Oh, fuck. This is good shit. This is very famous. So the idea here is that you play queen here, so that we have threatening mate. The knight will take, and you go knight b6, check, king g1, knight g5, and black is in zugzwang, and one mate is going to be allowed. Check here, and look at this here. And in this position, no matter which knight moves, one mate is going to be allowed. So if knight here, then it's mate here. Okay, let's solve this week here. Checkmate. I'm eating a kebab platter. But it ran out of sauce, so I had to make my own sauce. And I made a bloody good sauce with a combination of 3 different things. I like mustard with meat, so I put mustard in it, some mayo, and then I added chili, minced chili to mustard and mayo. Sometimes I loosen it up with a bit of yogurt, Greek yogurt. I don't know. I think so. They taste the same to me. Is it take, check, king, back, bishop, mate? Yeah. Next. Wait, what the frick? Oh, it's just check and then bishop check here. That's too easy. Okay, last 3 is on to you, folks. Let's see who is the best tactician in the chat. Okay, I have a solution for this already. I would be curious if my main man Guy can solve this in the chat, because we are about to go into his game. So, as a warm up, Mr. Guy, can you solve this? It's mate in 1, 2, 3, 4. Mate in 4. Let's go, ladies. This tucker is good, guys. This tucker is good. Oh, Low Munchkin is also eating. She's eating similar shit to me too. I feel like we are connected via, you know, those higher levels that you can't describe. Hello, Jess. So is my main guy in the house? Oh, Chess Lover ruined the party. Guy, are you still here, buddy? Check, correct, check, correct, check, correct, and mate is correct. If you are watching Low Munchkin and myself at the same time, who is doing a better job at eating is the question, but I think I'm winning that big time. Okay, this is also mate in 4 or 5. Let's see who gets this one right. Jazz, probably yes, but we need to find out what causes the losses. Alright, this is a pretty standard mate. What the fuck is kishmat? That sounds like a Turkish food. Is that the same name for my shit? Are we eating the same shit? That would be amazing. What is kishmat? Kismet, discover the best food for your dog. I shit you not, that's what I found. Yeah, Kismet is actually not a food, guys. Like, what the fuck? You Americans are so ignorant. There's no such food as Kismet. Like, that's not actually a food. Kismet is a word meaning fate or destiny, and it can also refer to the Turkish restaurant Kismet Turkish Restaurant in Canberra. Yeah, it is actually not a food. Maybe it's a food chain or a restaurant. Rengao, what the hell, man? You misled me. No, Kismet is not a fucking food. Stop bullshitting me. Right, so queen f6 is correct. Takes. What's the finish? It's easy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Royal Capybara, your line makes no sense. Give it another go. You're on the right track, but it doesn't make sense. Fuck, we even finished eating at the same time. We are vibing with this lady. You said take, bishop check, which is wrong. King g7. Then, oh, I see, f6 and then takes and bishop h6. That line makes sense, but after f6 they go king h8. Rengao, do not make me angrier than what I already am. Kismet is not a food. There's no such thing as Kismet food. Look, I'm gonna Google it for you. Kismet food. What comes up? Nothing. It's not a food. For freak's sake. See? It's not a food. Discover the best food for your dog. It's not a food. You keep on saying she's eating Kismet. Like, for fuck's sake, you can't eat that thing. So don't say it. You said, you and Munchkin doing the same things, collab incoming, it's Kismet. What the fuck is that meant to be if it's not the food? Anyway, the mate is bishop takes, king takes, knight h7 check, king e7, bishop g5, f6, bishop f6, king f7, rook g7, yeah? So let's go. Check, 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 and mate. Alright, next. And then we are going to go then. Oh, I have solved this already. This is easy. This is easy. So it's check, 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 and then bishop b2, queen b2, and then check and win the queen, right? So check, 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 bishop b2, check, and go. Alright, on to Mr. Guy. On to Mr. Guy. Let's find an anal board. Here we go. Let's find his message. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Mr. Guy in the white ranks. Right, let's go. A6, shame on you, brother. What is this pussy chess with d3? Like, why don't we play d4? Excuse my French. Be a man. Play d4, man. Aye. D4 it had to be, brother. D4 it had to be. Okay, D3. E6, bishop E2. Okay. Okay. By the way, I would much rather you transpose into the close Sicilian with G3, bishop G2, and then castle, then play bishop E2 here, but that's just a side note. Okay. Sensible. Oh my god, do you guys know why I'm laughing? Yesterday we had a game where this mad lad, I will show you this exactly. This is the most instructive moment of the stream. So he plays knight g5, yeah? Watch this. Yesterday, I analyzed the game by Guy that went as follows. Watch this. And in this position, this good man played knight g5. And I told him, no, brother, you go knight e5. But it might not, actually, it's not quite precise. It wasn't here. But in a similar context, he played knight g5. And I told him, no, brotherski, you are going knight to e5. Put your pieces in the center. And so now, one day later, this is how chess coaching works, by the way, and I don't mean to this guy, it's just that learning is a long process, and you need to hear things 400 times before they actually settle in and they become part of your thinking process. He repeats the exact same mistake and plays knight g5 instead of the correct knight e5. Why couldn't he play rook g8? Because sacrificing the knight on f6 was very low priority on black's things to do list. Like, this was not that appealing. Hence king e7. So yeah, my good man again missed to play knight e5. The point of knight e5 is that after take, we have got rook takes f6. And bishop g5 wins the house. That is what good chess looks like. So, remember what I told you? Put your pieces in the center, not here. What did you do? You went here. I have done my part of the job. You haven't done yours. You need to calculate, my friend. You need to calculate. It's not like bishop g5 doesn't win on the spot, by the way. So this is a completely invalid argument because every legal move for white here wins. Bishop g5 wins. Rook f6 wins. Bishop h5 even wins. Everything wins. So let's learn the lesson for the second time, good man. Put your pieces in the center. Okay, moving on. We play knight g5. Bishop d2. That was not on my bingo card. Okay, so let me explain to you how I think about this position if I am behind the white pieces here, right? So the first thing I notice is that I have the tactic of queen f6 knight e4, which is immediately a pawn up endgame. So that's my emergency exit, that if I can't find anything better, I take, I check, I take, bishop pair, pawn up. My second question to myself before I commit to this is that what is black's next move? And the most obvious answer, the wrong answer, is that it's rook g8. But we know it's not going to be rook g8 because it makes no sense, because that forces me to do this, which is already advantageous to white. So the only sensible move as far as I'm concerned that is available for black is knight e4. Funnily enough, putting their pieces in the center. So if my move doesn't respond to knight e4, one way, shape or form, I'm not playing this game. So I am down here to two candidate moves. Queen takes f6 or pawn c3, which is destined to cancel out knight e4. And now against any black move, more or less, I'm gonna take, I will check the queen down, and then I play bishop e3, up a pawn, up two bishops, and I cancelled out knight d4. If you do anything else, I am going to question what are you doing here. Bishop d2 makes no sense because knight d4, right? We failed to find this ping-pong logic of chess, that they want this, so I do that. Then I can do this, they do that, I do that. You know that knight d4 is coming, and you're playing a move that does absolutely nothing about it. Right? That's not what good chess looks like. Good chess looks like, oh, knight d4 is coming, I want to shit on that. Done. Bishop d2 is like, there's the same level of move as if you played a3. Like, hey, knight d4 is coming. Okay, cool. And what does that do against knight d4? Okay then. Now after queen e4 we are completely winning again. But yeah, bishop d2 was not a chess move. That was just, you forgot to show up to the test. Oh, fuck's sakes. Are you telling me you didn't see queen f6? Aye, brother. That's not pretty. By the way, is the chat dead or they just don't want to interrupt my monologues? Yeah, that's very poor tactical awareness if you don't see queen f6. That's sad news. But yeah, bishop d2 was also completely airy-fairy. So you played a good chess game until here. Then we dropped the ball with not playing knight e5. But knight g5 is still winning, to be fair. But after rook f8, not seeing the idea of queen f6 and c3 was big. By the way, bishop d2 was less than half a minute. That is completely unacceptable in an incredibly complex position like this, where rook g8 is coming, your queen is stuck, knight d4 is threatened. There are lots of tactical ideas. If you're not spending at least 2 minutes in this position, at least 2. In a normal time control game, I would expect at least 10. In a rapid game, at least 2. If you don't do that, what are we doing? Like, no wonder you didn't notice queen f6 based on the time we spent here. Shit, Asian Bunny is on. Okay. We're done for today, ladies. Yeah, so it is, yeah, crazy time control issues here. Like, knight f7, 10 seconds. What? How? Yeah, this was piss poor in first and foremost in time management, and then on chess level too. And then the textbook, we are losing material, so the first thing you want to do is to ensure that you keep your queens on the board. Now you lost a piece, but the position is still complex. We can play for a win. What do we do instead? Let's trade queens while losing a shit ton of material. Hello? Like, said no one ever. Like, in this position, if you don't touch the queen, again, why are we playing? And also, if you pull the queen back, you lost a piece while keeping the queens on the board. If you do not pull the queen back like you chose not to, you are losing here, my friend, 2 pieces because black is now a piece up and you have got both of your remaining pieces hanging, plus mate. Yeah, this was, my friend, a stinker. Yeah. That was not a good game at all. This is meant to be knight d2, brother. Knight d2, not bishop. Because you want to kick the bishop or obtain the bishop pair if they take you. Bishop d2 is not bad, but it's the less precise move out of the two. Oof. I would have castled here. Yeah, not this. This looks like you're asking for trouble, man. This is hanging, rook e8 is coming, bishop b7 is coming, lots and lots of tempi moves here coming for black. This is not it, man. Not it at all. I mean, even here, you probably should have practiced some constraint and play bishop d3 castle rather than it hitting those pawns. But c6 is like royal dog shit. Yeah, we're completely winning now. How did we not win this? I mean, taking this doesn't look like a mistake to me. Yeah. I reckon we should have just knocked it out of the park, a3, and then be back for the weakness. You're up a pawn, trade shit, my friend. This is complications. Complications are bad news when you're up material. What? Well, free pawn, my friend, is hardly an excuse for you to take any pawns because you play gambits left and right and center, and you are quite happy when it happens. So why do you assume that when your opponent offers a pawn, it's not a gambit or a sacrificial idea? That's the last thing that you should assume, that it's a free pawn. You should assume that it's poisoned, prove it that it isn't, and then it becomes a free pawn. As opposed to assuming it's a free pawn, you take it, and then you get killed. And you go like, well, I guess it wasn't free then. That's not really a good way to be, is it? Especially for someone like you, who is a gambit player, so you sack left and right and center for counterplay. Yet when someone sacrifices against you, you go like, ah, they blundered. Come on. Yeah, and the rest of this was just yuck. Okay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. We learned here. We learned here. Oh yeah, Jazz was complaining about his rough ride. What's happening in the world of Jazz? Oh shit, this is a bit tough. 11 move loss in rapid? What? You are definitely in Tilt City, brother. This looks like a good idea to take this. Oh shit. I mean, dude, you are so winning in this game. Jesus Christ. You should win this against Magnus. Like, Queen H3 and that's it. Put the pieces back in the box. Then you can either go Rook B8 or F5, Rook lift, and it's over. This is still good. But this was the time to take. Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, I thought it was Queen E2. Or Knight E2. Yeah, this is not a fun position to play at all. Ah! Shit, man. Like, C3. Like, if that's the goal, like, why wouldn't you go C4? So that at least if they don't take, because they surely will push by, but if they push by, now you have a diagonal. Like, after C3, you're begging to be squashed with D3. Hello, Smurfit. Like, C3 is easily the ugliest move to play, but I think practically speaking, you have no reason to not to play Queen D3 here, right? Like, you can't possibly be worse here with white. The only question is whether you are going to be better or not. Probably not. But like C3? Ay, man. And that's C4. Fuck. So why not C4 in one go then, bro? Well, what I recommend is that you need to learn some theory. That's what I recommend. That you need to know your shit. And your shit here is Queen E2 check, Bishop E6, and then Knight E4. Yeah, I hate it too, but you have to suck it up. It's a game that you can never lose. It's just difficult to win. It's not a fun line because you don't get to attack, you don't get to do your usual Sicilian things. But if you look at it from a different perspective, Black is offering you a game where you are playing for 2 results only. Okay, so we went c4. I still don't see why we need to lose this. Ew. Yeah, maybe just take and then, like, let's say queen somewhere, whichever is blocking this better. Wait, isn't f4... What? Hello? f4? Am I tripping? Wait, f4, queen g4, then h... Huh. Wait, f4... Queen g4, h3... Queen h4, f5 check. King g5. Take, take... Huh. Oh, maybe check here. Oh. Knight f3, king h1 is game over, no? Also, there is king f2 here. But I also don't understand what's good about this. But I think king f2 wins on the spot, doesn't it? Because you have got a few too many hanging. And adding to that is the check. Yeah, it's over. It's over! Aye, 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 brother. That was unfortunate. Okay. That was tough. That was tough. You need to look up the theory on that, but you missed the one more win. Knight a2, Jesus wept. A lot of people play this dog shit against me too. I would definitely play knight e4, but e5 also looks good. Why would you quit chess? Stop whinging. Win chess games. Come on, man. Yeah, I feel like e5 is a touch too soon. Maybe either queen e7 or knight e4 first. These are the moves. Even bishop g4 is appealing, by the way. Like, you are already ahead. But yeah, this is the type of trade that I wanted to avoid when these two are on. Bishop h2. Now, I didn't see this. Does this work? So let's calculate. King h2, knight g4, king back, queen h4. That looks pretty convincing. So king takes knight g4, king g3. Queen g5. f4, queen g6. Oh my... Fuck. Dude, you missed this, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Shit. But wait, now you're completely winning. Oh, you did win this, okay. Hold up, why are you not taking g2? What? Broski, what? Okay, this wins too, but isn't like queen g2 the cleanest of wins ever? Ay. Oh, Tindy in the house! Tindy in the house. Hello, brother, how are you going? Yeah, Jazz is missing a lot of easy wins in this game. Or rather in this set that I'm looking at. Okay, still a beautiful mate. Well done. Fuck quitting chess. Yeah, yeah. I do. Oh, come on, man. Like, what is this BS? How can we lose to this in 11 moves? Illegal. C4. That's it. Go. This would be golden, but why don't we take this first? Yeah, yeah, like, take, and it's close to game over already. Like, it really seriously is close to be game over. They can't develop this. They have to do some dog shit like this. Ah, man. 95. Ay, 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 ay. Fuck. You actually didn't lose a piece. Alright, I will let you be, brother. You're definitely on tilt. You need to chill a bit. I love you too, Smurfette. You're such a good friend to fellow viewers of the stream. Alright, Runaway Lopez wants a game analyzed. I'm happy to do that. Oh, Runaway with the 5 gifted subbies. Thank you, thank you. How is that gonna solve any of your problems? Okie dokie. Oh, Throwback's in the house too. Is this you, Transports for London? Sorry for doxing your username, buddy, but that just comes with this channel. We have no secrets here. And you are white in this, yeah? I didn't check. Are you white? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this at all. What are the ratings, by the way? Okay, so I dislike this bishop d3 idea. It's developing and all that jazz, but the bishop is very passive here. And now the pin is going to be annoying a little bit as well. You should be playing here the 150 attack with bishop e3, queen d2, queenside castle, yada yada yada. That's what you should be doing. Okay. Yep, for 1000 level though, this is very respectable chess. So I will give you that. Now I'll show you something. So for example, here if your bishop was on e2, then now you could maintain the tension on d4. Whereas now it's a bit problematic. Yeah, you're absolutely going to get overrun here. So I would have still, I still actually am thinking that the best course of action here is to not to push in. Because I will tell you why, but first let's go with keeping the tension on and just castle. The problem with d5 is that in this structure, black wants to play f5. and attack you on the queen side, king side. Your job is to create play on the queen side. But for that, you would need this pawn here. Then it would be more or less an acceptable version of a King's Indian. You would play b4, c5, and try to break black up on the queen side. As it is, you have nothing to play for. And their play with f5 is going to hit you very hard. That's why you should not have released the tension in the center with d5. Castle and keep the tension. That's our mantra. We don't release tension unless we benefit. You did not benefit from it. It's bad for you. Yeah, you're going to get checkmated here. What you are doing, by the way, is fundamentally correct. Like, it's really cool. This doesn't look like 1000 rated chess. It looks like a 2200 playing a messed up opening. Okay, so here b4 with c5 seems to me to be most obvious. Ironically, the immediate c5 is a very interesting pawn sack, because dc loses e5 and bc allows b4, and then you can go after this pawn on c7. Yeah, that's terrible. So b4 c5 is your pawn break. You are looking for pawn breaks, Lopez, and your pawn break, the only break you have is on c5. So every move you play that doesn't support the c5 break is a waste of a move. Starting with that, continuing with that. This does absolutely nothing. Yeah, same thing. Total waste of time. Everything that is not geared towards c5 is a waste of time. Oh, the Cavalier is coming in strong with the raid of 4. Thank you, thank you. Okay, c5. Let's go. Good. Hey, how are you going? So now we want this. So you need to get the hell out of the way with the knight, and off we go. Bob Altren and with the follow. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, knight e2 or knight b1, both of them are ugly moves, but no one cares. You want to take, you want double up, and now your target is here. Yeah, but knight a4 is hanging, my good friend. Not to mention the fact, actually this is wrong in many levels, that after a5, if you move the knight, bishop b5 is killing you. So a4 actually not only doesn't make sense, it's hurting you a lot. 0.01% chance, percent better. Good stuff, King. Good stuff, man. So yeah, this is not by far, but this is the worst move of the game so far, because it gives you nothing, and it gives your opponent a lot. Why did you rule out queenside castling after d4 if you know that black wants to play f5? What? Oh, I didn't rule it out, but it doesn't really make sense to play queen d2 castle after we close the center off like this, in the sense that it's gonna be super easy for black to bite into it and open up the queen side. So c6 is already in, and if I castle here, see, like I just can't hold it together. So I don't even know what I would do here with white. I have to take, and all of a sudden that's a b5, that's a d5 central break coming. I hate this for white. So in that sense, at least castle kept it somewhat steady. Yeah, but good question, good question. Yeah, a5 was terrible here. Just drop the knight back, take, double up, bishop a5, and win the game. Like, you are actually unstoppably winning this, because there's nothing black can do to stop you from take, here, bishop a5, and take. It's unstoppable. Yeah, Black Mind, I have got my sidekick guy here called King Charles the Cavalier. And I am holding him, like he's in the chat, for everyone below 3,300. And unfortunately, you haven't made it there yet. So he's gonna kick your butt. When you cross 3,300, then you get to play the main boss of the game. That would be me. So, Kingy is your man now. Good luck. If I were you, I would prepare very thoroughly. Also, brilliant way to introduce yourself to any chess streams as a first-time chatter. Like, 10 out of 10 intro, brother. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Keep at it. Jesus wept. Bishop c8. Unfreaking believable. Like, he found the only legal move that made knight a4 not only not losing on the spot, but actually winning. Wow. Now I don't think it matters. We have queen b3, d6 check. Oh, come on, man. Like, you're not allowed to not see queen b3. Although, we even have knight e6. So even this might not be a problem. What the frick is that? Surely we won this. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Good. I would have played here rook e4, rook e5. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this move. It looks way too desperate. I would have played here queen e4. And then bishop c3, rook e1, and just kill e5. Like, it's fine that we need to trade pieces when you're up a piece, but we are so close to not having any pieces left on the board that you don't need to go out of way to just trade. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. You are already in an endgame, my friend. You don't need to further trade it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's a lot cleaner to optimize pieces first. Like, yeah, it should have never ever gotten to this. Like, this doesn't actually look good. Like, you are struggling here. That was a way too early resignation. I would have made you play a lot more moves. Check c5 and let's see if you can prove it. Like, I'd really dislike your position here as far as winning positions are concerned. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, this was poorly played in the end. Very poorly. Like, this check made no sense. Rook e4 wins the pawn. Hello, Courtney. Good to have you on board, lovely lady. As always. As always. Yeah, so the overall conclusion, my friend, is that you need to learn a line against the Pirts. If you want to keep it very basic, you would learn the Karpov line with bishop d to e2, castles, bishop e3. If you like attacking chess, you definitely learn the 150 attack with bishop e3. And then queen d2, bishop h6, castles, g4, h4, fun, mate, all that stuff. Yeah? You managed to find some nice queenside play. That was good. Like I said, Tikari, below 3,300, you are playing against my underlings. I entered the arena at 33. Yeah, this a5 move this was an eyesore of an idea, brother. I know why you didn't move knight though, because you were concerned about this. Can anyone tell me a beautiful tactic here that wins the game for white? This is what you didn't see, now I understand. The pawn is on d5, Jez. Yeah, d6. And this check is sexy. It's tricky because the queen is pinned. But if the king moves out of the check, then queen a3 attacks these two. Best is probably bishop b5, check c4, rook c4. And now we are golden. It's take, here, and take, and then bishop b4 doesn't win here because of queen f7. So I think we would just go knight c3. And this should be pretty close to winning. Yeah, Tal, it wasn't the resignation. They ran out of time. It wasn't a resignation. Yeah. Oh, that is a big question, Smurfette, indeed. That is a difficult one. Alright. I want to play a game, and that shouldn't be because I have been on a tilt. Oh, fuck, not this guy. Oh, man, he's gonna absolutely murder me. He is the deadliest of weapons. Oh, man, he's so tough. Ah, yeah, I hate playing against this guy. And this is an opening that I always and all the time forget. There is some point to when to take this. I always forget when to take it and I just lose. I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess it wasn't it. What then was it? And Queen h5 is typically a pain in the ass move. Do I have e6? e6 check, king here, e5. Oh shit. Yeah, I hate my life already. I never remember what to do against this dog shit. Knight f4. Yeah, man, this is not good. Knight h5. Dagnamit. I feel like I need to take this. At least I've got some control on the 5th rank for shit. Hopefully that pin amounts to something. Actually, wait, this is quite awkward for him now, no? Did I suck in some knight moves there? Maybe not. Okay, let's take this guy. Don't know why, but I feel like I should. Do I have check? Is that worthy of playing? I guess. Now let's go here. Shit, out of nowhere we are winning. Oh, can I take an f6? Is that winning a piece? King e4. Surely this is good, right? Like it has to be. I think king here, f5 check, king back, rook here. This is the best I could come up with, but it might be dog shit. Rook up and then maybe bring the knight across. I don't even know why I did this. 97 was probably best. Yeah, I was about to say he can now step out of the pin. Yeah. I think we are still winning, but time is becoming a problem. That's a good move there. G1 probably. Check rook G7 maybe. King E3, yep. Okay, that we dodged. Let's go here now. Let's go across here. Check is the plan. Ah, shit. I missed this. He's so hard to beat, man. Like, so fucking resilient. He's one of the toughest ones I ever come across. I got absolutely outclassed in that opening, and then he blitzed that bishop h6 pin. That was basically the summary of that game. Are we gonna get shit here or not? As in, by shit I meant counterplay. Bishop b5, bishop c5, rook d1, queen f2. Fuck. I don't know, I don't feel like I have enough play here. Bishop b5, bishop c5, bishop d7, queen d7, rook d1, queen c6 is also inadequate. Which is my middle name, right? Inadequate. Oh shit, I didn't even think that this was a move. Weird. As in weird that I'm an idiot. I mean, look at the clocks, man. Like, I have to sweat blood to somehow get anything out of the opening, and it takes so much time. Is this a move? A6? Yeah, I just don't know what to do, man. Down 1 full minute. Zero chance. Zero chance. What? Oh, fuck, queen f4. Ah, yeah. That was cute. That was nice. Rook d7, queen f4 was hitting the rook. Well played. Yeah, like I said, beating this guy is a gargantuan feat for me, or task, or call it whatever you want. Something is coming to b6 now. a5 maybe, hopefully. Please play a5. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. But okay, now I can ask the question of how do you beat me, brother? And I don't think that there is actually an answer to this. I don't think I'm beatable here. But I also don't think that he's not going to not flag me here. And when I say I'm not beatable, I certainly am beatable. The position shouldn't be. Maybe f6, e5 at one point would be good for them. Hard to tell. It feels like check maybe. If I go here, rook d2, but then there is mate back at home. What's happening here? I should never ever lose this position against anyone, really, unless rook d1 mates me. I missed that. Yeah, I think rook d1 was mate. Yeah, I think rook d1 was mate, wasn't it? Wow. I mean, that's it. See, if I had to, like, on the board I'm holding. When I'm holding on the board, I'm losing on the clock. When I am losing on the... When I'm holding the clock, I lose on the board. It is such a very tough balance. I mean, in a way, I really like playing against this guy because he's so much better than me. But boy, is it rough. I'm not sure if take was correct if he couldn't capture here. In fact, I think it was a bad move. And I'm close to be thinking that he regrets it now. We want to trade dark squared bishops. He does not want to trade dark squared bishops. So if I go here, is it gonna go bishop g5 or what? Let's see. Oh, okay. So now this is the optimal plan. Now that we traded darkies, we are now heading in here. Except c5 is, yeah, a bit meh, but we are still okay, I believe. Ish. Yeah, I think I'm digging this, as in I shouldn't be worthy, right? Is the guy making fun of me while I'm having the roughest time of my Blitz life? He's cracking jokes at my expense. Is it what's happening? Shade f4. Hi, that was not part of my plan. This might actually be a genius sack. So take knight d7, rook takes, bishop takes, rook a3, rook d3. There's a bit jammed up there. Either that or I'm missing something very basic. And we're gonna lose. It's one or the other. Rook d4 is something I missed. If he has to go back, I feel like we have got at least a little bit of play in the position. But maybe I'm just wrong and there's absolutely fuck all here. I'm very nervous about allowing e6. So the basic plan is this, which shouldn't work. e5. And now, that check was not part of the plans. e5 now. This knight coming in is ugly. Rook f6 is the plan apparently. But queen e7 kind of holds there, no? Let's see. Bishop c4, I've got check. Oh shit, but then he just moves and then I'm dead. Ay, that was... How do I hold bishop c4 now? Ay. I think this is stupid. Yeah, I've got nothing, man. Oh fuck, I missed knight g4. Ah, man. Luckily saw it here. Welcome in, Brazy, by the way. Maybe knight d4 was a better move there. Yeah, I regret I didn't play knight d4 there. I don't know, I don't think I should trade into these actually now. What I should do is the problem. I don't know what I should do. So I just play the pass. Wait, take a5? Hello, what? Okay, so now a6 b5 is quite unpleasant, no? Hopefully. Maybe it isn't because of rook across. Oh, but b6 hangs. Ooh, that's handy. He should have come back to b8 then, right? Chess is easy, right? When someone else is playing it. When I'm playing it, it's complicated as hell, and I'm not a fan of the fact that it's complicated as hell. Let's try this. Let's try this. Is this a move? Wait, is rook e1 a move? Yes! Let's get out of the pin. I'm getting excited, which is always a bad sign. That's a bad move, because now I will have knight e4. I think I'm winning. Yeah, we're winning now. Oh. As in, let me rephrase this. My position is winning. Am I gonna win this? That's a big fat question mark still. Should do, especially with this coming in. Okay, let's not waste time, buddy. Come on, bro, like seriously? Usually when I win, he doesn't accept the rematch, which I think is a bit meh. Blundermanny. Oh, Blunderman YouTube, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about this. Like, last time I had a match against him, and he won, like, 9 games back-to-back. I won 1, and he declined the rematch. It's like, really, dude? Surely, that's not the dynamics we are running with. That, yeah, whatever. Whatever. This is a tough customer, this guy. Is very quick, if I remember correctly. Oh, here we go again. D5 right away. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I don't like this line. Knight D2 is annoying here, and Knight C3 too. Oh, Knight C3 I don't know about, actually. Okay, these moves are really weird that he's playing. What the freak? What is going on here? GG's indeed. GG's. Fuck it, I'll take it. And now I'm gonna defend it. And then pile up on this with bishop a6 is the strategic concept. Yeah, this feels pretty clean so far. He's gonna play e5. Yeah. Rook e1. Nope. Oh, that doesn't make sense. I can just take this. That was very strange. Okay, that didn't make especially sense, or no sense. That's the worst move of the game. Like, he needed to play rook e1 e6 ideas. Now, take king d3 is still an idea, potentially. With but he can't back it with c4 because... Yeah, that's another reason why this is really bad. So he take king d3, I come back, he can play c4. But after this, now he can't. Oh, Dusting in the house and Pranay in the house as well. So now he might have a threat of capturing this. Do I want bishop b3? Can't really figure out. Why not? Let's do. Just try to mess with him a bit. Shockingly, I'm ahead on the clock too, which is unheard of. Ooh. Isn't it walking into check? Also, this is hanging, no? Wait, what? So check king d3 is a bit unclear to me. Yeah, let's just take this. And that. I don't know. Just go here. Is that rook here then? Let's just go here. Oh, there. Huh? Oh, no, for fuck's sakes! Oh my god. Now, if you play this setup, then castling short is usually not played. Then usually the idea is this early h5, h4 idea popularized by Rapport, no less. I can't believe I just did that, by the way. I don't see what that does. Could also technically take it, but I don't really want to. Is this a bad idea? We'll see. Life will tell. I'm a bit reluctant to leave it loose, but they've solved our problems. Yeah, so he wants knight f7 now. So c5, knight f7. Take, let's say rook takes, and then I take this. I don't know if that's a valid idea or not. Let's just go here first. Okay, maybe this was stupid. Or maybe I should have brought the other rook, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to bring the other rook. I can't believe I lost the previous game. Like, I was killing the guy so hard. I mean, this is also better for white, but is it winnable is a big question. If I could pin this, that would be very nice. Okay, let's go in here now. That's unpleasant for sure. What? Isn't c5 game over now? Oh, knight c8. Well, that's not... Oh, queen c8. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this endgame. I would love to trade bishop for knight, but I don't see how that's a feasible idea. I need to trade some pawns to open up the position so we can find targets. I need to be mindful of the knight coming in here. There was a bit of a regroup there with going in and into d6. I don't know if that was worth doing. Maybe not. Okay, this looks like a good time to trade. And gain some space. If I had half an hour, I would have the time of my life. Now we want to go here. This also supports a b5 break if need be. The reason why we want the bishop here is because the knight is coming here and then both squares are cancelled out. But now if he just starts passing with the king, I don't know if I will be able to find a way to break. Okay, that's important that we fix that guy there. Now I need a knight move. I want to get my king into e5 somehow. Let's go maybe here. Is this annoying? I don't know. That knight is so cooked, man. Isn't he so good now? Hello? Oh, knight c8. Shit. I might be winning here, but I don't have time. I have to take the draw. Am I winning here in the final position? I think I am. I wish I had time. Yeah, I'm completely winning here. I knew I was. Oh wait, I just had king f7. I mean, I would have never ever won this in with that limited time, but this was the win. I was actually very instructive. I'm very happy with what I did here. I outplayed him very, very hardcore in this endgame. That was really, really cool. Hey, Mr. Landau! Thief, you are stuck at 1700 and I want you want me to tell you how to overcome it? I tell you how to overcome it. Very easy. This is the name of the game. Analysis. That's my way of telling you how to overcome it. I honestly don't know what answer you expected, by the way. Given that I have never seen your games, don't know who you are, don't know how, like, I don't know nothing about you, and yet you want me to tell you how to overcome your dramas. Like, that means that you are assuming a lot about me. Meaning some magical skills that I most definitely do not possess. Oh! Marichess coming in strong with the Raiderino. Thank you, lovely lady. How's it going? Thank you. Oh, I should have taken c7. Fuck. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Only way to play is take queen h5, I think. Cheers, thank you so much. Shout out to Marichess. I hope you had a brilliant stream, Marino. I'm not going to be too long either, by the way, before I call it a day. But thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Please note that we are also streaming on YouTube. If you would like to join the party over there, you may want to consider subbing. Is oh, queen d5, I missed actually. How can I miss queen d5 and still claim that I'm some kind of a chess player? That is very embarrassing, really. Is e4 a move here? Queen h5, queen c7. And two of those are hanging. Let's have some party. Let's have some party. Thank you, Hitindi, for helping out a good friend over there who wants me to miraculously cure his chess. I mean, if bishop c8 is the only move, then we are doing well, right? Queen c6, among other things, seems to be mopping up. So he has to sack a piece one way or another. Yeah, I thought that queen c6 is just deadly, no? After rook b8, I might not even take the rook. I might take the pawn instead and just go for the pieces. Yeah, that doesn't faze me. 5. That is ambitious. Alright, screw it. Enough. You what? Broski, this is hanging with check. Let's just keep it clean because I'm gonna pick off this too. Okay, if you insist, I will take it. Thank you, Precise Mind. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, be free. Really? Okay. Let's go, baby. Curio chess? What's wrong with your chess, brother? There's a cool line here. Queen c7, f4, rook f4, rook f4, bishop e5, bishop e5, queen e5, and both rooks are hanging. But there is rook takes e4 there. Queen e4, knight d2, check, king a1. That's a mess. The alternative is queen f5, when again f4 looks only. d4 looks very sexy with that long diagonal there. Let's go there. But that was an interesting line with queen c7 for sure. f4, rook f4, rook f4, bishop e5, bishop e5, queen e5, rook e4. He saw none of that, and that is always very annoying when you find a line where your opponent barely survives, and you know 100% that they had no idea that that line was on the board. This is looking very gnarly for white. I'm not saying that we're winning, but we are. Knight d2. Jesus, man. Oh, you want queen g4? Wait, what? Do I have rook f5? Rook f2, queen h5. Yeah, that was very close there with this, but I just don't have it, do I? I mean, I could take f2. Yeah, I think I will, but maybe I missed the more obvious win there. I mean, good luck. Good luck holding it. Maybe knight f3, and then knight d2. I don't believe in this. He's dead. He's absolutely dead here. Not a question. That was a bit stupid of me to walk into this, but I don't think even that should matter. So I thought knight f4, but bishop here was also a huge temptation to me with the idea of check. Knight c4. Missed that one. So now we just want knight f4, but for that to work, I need to eliminate the check. Well, I guess we don't have time for that, so that's it. It's make or break. And I think I effed it up because rook d2. I have no time either. Woo, babeski. Alright, let's have a look at this because this was not good. This was not good. I absolutely own his face. Now after queen e5 he goes back to f3. I looked at that, but that didn't seem to do the damage. Oh, I had queen e6. And after f4, d4, that's... What was wrong with queen f5 though? f4, yeah, same story. I wanted d4 here. And it's completely winning, so... Okay, there is no worries. Oh my god, after queen f... I didn't play queen f5 because I thought knight f3, but I could just take that. Okay, that is how you know that it's time to call off your chess activities for the day. When you want to play queen e5 and you reject it on account of knight here. To be fair, according to the engine, I didn't botch it, so it was all good. I mean, granted, they needed to take this and then go into this piece down endgame, but that was not a lot of joy. Having said that, I almost certainly wouldn't have won this with 12 seconds, although they can't take this, which makes it more likely to win. Because after takes, I have taken and check. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be us. That's gonna be us. Who am I raiding? Is the only question. Who are we raiding, folks? Oh, Boba. Okay. We're going to raid Boba. aka Boba Chess. Have a good one, folks. It was a pleasure. I will see you, I don't know when next, but I will see you for sure. Take care. Love you all. See you later. Oh, more chat is coming about the group chat. Bye. Group lessons.
Freaking points. Holy crap! Wow, Coach Andras! Oh my god, I did